Hello, greetings. This is Bill Shaka, CEO of Intelligent Motivation Incorporated, and welcome to another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. During the week, Monday through Friday, I post leadership and personal development blogs. And I posted one today entitled Your Mindset, Your Limits. And I got some pretty good traction on it early on, but one particular question that was asked of me that actually caused me to start putting out this 5-minute motivator on that particular written blog was this. An individual emailed me and asked, what is the cause of our limitations? And the first response that I had was, did you read the post? Because that's really what it was about, the limitations that we set for ourselves based on our mind. The fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, is that the only limitation that we have is the limiting belief, I should say, that we have limitations. We really don't. Now, look, I'm not presupposing that we're going to levitate and defy gravity. I'm not presupposing that we're going to walk on water. But what I am saying is that if you believe that you can do something, well, then you can do it. What we believe ourselves to be, we are. What we believe ourselves to be in the future, we can become. So the fact is that we have no limitations except for the fact that we believe we have a limitation. The end result is that if we had enough belief in our abilities, we can accomplish whatever it is we want to accomplish. Now, an interesting question that you might have at this point is, well, how can we begin to foster and mold our beliefs in a more positive direction? I think what we need to do to begin that process is first to understand, where do our beliefs reside? And they reside in this area of possibility that we call the self-image. Our self-image will dictate the levels of belief that we have. Our self-image came from growing up in our moms and dads and preachers and teachers and their deconstruction of perception, and then how they communicated that perception to us. That started our self-image, and that self-image eventually became our belief system. So the end result is that if we want to actually do anything, we need to look at our self-image and begin to alter that process through the belief system. One of the things that we really need to understand about beliefs is that they are learned. Beliefs are learned. We don't come out of the womb with a set of beliefs. Thus, when we try something for the first time, and if it requires some level of practice, or we didn't actually meet the level of expectation that we expected to, our subconscious might scream out, disbelief! But if we continue to practice that particular area or thing that we needed to accomplish, and we start to get good at it, that disbelief becomes disbelief, 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 disbelief. And eventually it'll become belief, 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 belief. Thus we've learned the belief process, especially the self-belief process. It's elevated our self-image. We've done it through repetition, and it's a learned process. Okay. If that's the case, then, if you want to be more successful, you need to start thinking of yourself as more successful. Now, here's where a lot of us trip up, I myself included. For years, I thought that before I act a certain way, that I needed to feel a certain way. Before I acted successful, I needed to feel successful. Exact opposite. If you want to begin to feel a certain way, act it. And let me see if I can give you a little axiom on this. It's better for us to act our way into a new set of feelings than it is for us to feel our way into a new set of actions. If we begin to act, we will begin to feel. Interesting The same thing works with our self-image. Act it and you will begin to feel it. Thus, beliefs are relegated to the role of conscious behavior. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. This has been Bill Shaka with another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. See you next time.